Hello, welcome to Shadow's Thoughts. I'm Shadow, I'm an opinionated asshole, and today I'm going to be giving you my thoughts on Cycles of Aylorea. So, Cycles of Aylorea. I did get this through Keymailer. Full disclosure, I received this for free. That generally does not impact my opinion on games. If it's ass, I will call it as ass. If it's good and I enjoy it, then I'm going to say that as well. This is supposed to be a survival crafting game with some decision-based stuff. I'm going to turn that sound down a little bit. It's a little too loud. I don't know a whole lot about it. This is one of those where they pinged me and I said, okay, sure. I love me some survival craft, so let's jump into a server. This is an alpha test, so I assume will be stuff that is not complete, stuff that is buggy, stuff that is janky. We have a single server, PvP, North America. There is an EU server, seasonal servers in the future, looks like. Let's go ahead and create a character. Male, female, skin tone slider. Looks like it is. Yeah, it's not a slider. It's more certain notches. We can be tiny or big. We can be... The thickness slider doesn't really appear to do a whole lot at the moment. It's having a small impact. I'm curious. It's a boob slider. It's a boob slider. Foot size. Can I rotate my character? Those sound effects need some work. And this is a dick slider. Because, you know, dick size, foot size. That whole thing. Okay. So not a whole lot in the way of character customization, unfortunately. Let's see. Can I zoom in? Doesn't look like it. This could be better. Drop down like this is not super awesome UI. Click, 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 when it could just be one click. And then it's also hard to remember, okay, what was the one that wasn't awful? I'm gonna go back through it again until we find it. Was this one? Don't particularly love it. 5. I really don't see how this is any all that different from 5. I guess 5 has a side part, 9 does not. Yeah. Alright, let's go 5, I guess. Because why the hell not? So we've got 2 different colors. Just some highlights. Tip brightness. Noise. Oh, interesting. Some sheen. Some shine. Some shiny. Eye color black. I like that it's defaulted to black. I like black. Pupil scale. I wish I could zoom in on the face. Eye glow strength. Do the eyes glow? This doesn't appear to be doing anything. So we're gonna go back to black. Beard, I'm not a big beard person, but we'll look at him. Okay, so 1 beard, 1 mustache, and a combination of the 2. Probably needs more facial hair for people who like it. And that's the extent of facial customization. There is a preview window here. Okay, well that worked. Most of these seem to... Oh, you have to double click it. Interesting. So not terrible. I don't know about the double clicking thing. That's not overly obvious at the start. But let's give ourselves a name. Can we do spaces? Starting area: Groves South 1, South 2, West 1, and West 2. We'll do South 1, sure. Okay, you can have space. Nope, it removed the space. I put a space in my name. It looks like it killed it. Which I don't know if I agree with that. Would I rather they trim the space or tell me to trim the space? One, it's more convenient if they do it, but two, they're changing the name that I put in. So, bit mixed on that. There's this, like, overlay of health, stamina, and I'm gonna guess mana that I feel is gonna be very distracting. So let's pick up sticks. That's a very big stick, and that's a very big animation for said stick. Like, I just want to be able to run by and grab stick. I don't seem to have any sort of punch. I mean, that looks cool the first time. It was very annoying when I just want to harvest things quickly. But again, alpha, feedback. There is a referral program too. My referral code will be down. The game is $45 to buy into the alpha. I don't know what the referral code gets you. I think it might be future cash shop currency, which has me a little concerned. What is going to be in the cash shop? I don't know. I'm getting soul dust with this as well. Oh, you can edit the UI. Well, I can click the button that says edit UI, but it doesn't do anything. Let's see, inventory, we've got some beech wood, some beech fiber, some beech stone. I know we were also picking up some soul dust, which looks like it matches the color of this thing down here. That's 99 of 199, but that doesn't look like it's moved. No tutorial or prompts. Okay. That is why. So we have alchemy research, efficiency, armor smithing. So we have a bunch of research. Don't know what that is yet. This is I for inventory. O for social. E for my player. Stats, luck, agility, strength, focus, wisdom. Carry weight is 750. Like a good high carry weight. Campsite, storage. Okay. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense yet. Sure it will eventually. Where is... Okay. Class. Knight, Guardian, Assassin, Blade Dancer sounds fun. Spear Guard. Yeah, Blade Dancer. We're going Blade Dancer. You give me something that immediately says Shadow Strike, we're going Blade Dancer. So there are classes. Twin Fang, Block, Decapitator, Phantom Sweep, and Typhoon. Then the Assassin was Inception, Reflex, Block, Head Rush, Net Throw, Prelude. Yeah, I like the colors on this, but I think we're going Blade Dancer. I don't have any skills, so... Hold on, what was this? Talents and Arcanum. All right, J. J is what we need. Stone Knife, basic tool for harvesting tradable goods from animals. Weapon. Stone Dual Blades. Okay, I wonder if, like, we found different stone, if that would create different daggers. Chance of success, 71%. Was that a critical success? I level 49. Okay. So let's focus on tools now. Let's get a pickaxe. Okay, cool. We can just double tap it. Again, a critical success. Starting to feel like those critical successes aren't as critical as they might seem. We need more stone. Dodge rolls are an advanced movement that can help avoid damage if used while on cooldown. You'll be... Well, off cooldown, you will be invulnerable for the duration of the roll. Double tap any movement key to dodge roll. This is your health bar. If it hits 0, you die. On death, you drop all the items in your inventory and you can respawn on a nearby shrine. This is your energy bar. Sprinting with shift, dodging, or using abilities in combat consumes energy. You can regenerate energy and health more quickly by sitting with C. This is the momentum bar, not mana. Dealing damage with combat abilities generates momentum. Momentum increases the damage of abilities and allows the use of some special effects. This is your XP bar. The center bubble shows your current progress to your next soul level. The two sidebars correspond to progress for selected paragon skills. You can also click the tab on the left side of the element to expand the micro menu. The micro menu allows you to access all UI windows. Most things in the world can be interacted with. Try picking up a stick or stone by looking at it and pressing F. So we do have a tutorial here. Normally your mouse is locked to the camera. Opening any window will unlock it. You can also unlock your mouse with left alt. I didn't get to finish reading that when I hit left alt. Crafting, start. All items in Aylorea are crafted. Before crafting, we need to gather some materials. Okay. Yeah, we need beach stone. I feel like it's going to have me go through and make the things that I just made. Where is this beached stone? You beach stone. Come here, sir. Yeah, when I'm running around on a beach grabbing stuff, I want it to be quick. I want it to be snappy. I like the lore or the idea that it is going into some magic pocket dimension or something. That's cool. But it takes too long. Push J to open the window. This is where your known recipes are listed. Categories contain all of their child categories to ensure maximum visibility. Your selected recipe shows up here. Some recipes change depending on the provided materials we were just guessing at. Sometimes you may not know the child recipe for the given materials. When that happens, this element will show unknown recipe. If the combination is real, but you don't yet know the recipe, if you attempt to use materials that don't correctly satisfy the requirement, you may see invalid combination. Required materials for the craft are listed here in some recipes. The first ingredient in this list can change the output of the recipe. For alchemy recipes, the second ingredient is the deterministic ingredient. Try different combinations to find new recipes. For alchemy recipes, the second ingredient is the deterministic ingredient. What does that even mean? As you unlock new masteries, you may unlock the ability to use optional ingredients in your craft. These slots will be available here. Optional ingredients reappropriate item power to customize the item to your desired outcome. Optional ingredients are only used in the refining stage of crafting. This shows the skill the recipe relies on. This is also the skill that will level up if the recipe is sufficiently difficult. This shows available and required crafting stations. Available crafting stations will show up white. A missing required crafting station will be red. If a higher tier of crafting station is required, the required tier will be visible on the top of the crafting station. This is your material inventory. This displays materials in your inventory that are relevant to the currently selected craft. That's a nice touch. You can click the materials in this container to select them for the current craft. Left-clicking will a crafting requirement will filter this inventory to only show items that match the type for that ingredient. In most cases, this means that it filters down to only valid materials. Some recipes, like casts and ingots, can show metals that aren't usable by that recipe. This is the chance to craft. This is the chance this craft has to succeed. To increase this chance, increase your crafting skill. There are also masteries that can increase this chance when using certain materials. Seems like they're very heavy on the crafting. Craft a stone knife. Equipment, tool, primitive, stone knife. Craft. Open your inventory with I and right-click on your knife to equip it. Once tools are equipped, they will allow you to interact with harvestable nodes. While 99% of the world is harvestable, most things on the beach are not, as it is a very delicate ecosystem. Okay, so we equip all of the tools at the same time. Craft and equip a stone weapon. After completing this tutorial, you should craft a second different weapon to equip as a secondary weapon. Stats are always applied even if you aren't currently wielding it. When in combat, press tab to switch weapons. That's nice. Let's bump out of that. Go here. Weapon. Great sword. Regular dagger. Let's do a stone dagger. So I feel like Assassin and Blade Dancer probably has some decent parity, but also I could see just the raw damage from Greatsword being viable. Craft and equip bark chest armor. Different types of armor specialize at reducing different types of incoming damage. Nope. J. Equipment, not weapon, armor, bark, chest. Masteries are where you will unlock new recipes and improve your crafting ability. Click on the Mastery tab in the crafting window. Okay, so we got everything but a helmet with bark. Oh, no, that failed. Oh, shit. Mastery. Your total crafting level can be seen here. This is a total of all levels you've gained in all crafting skills. I like big trees. This shows how many mastery points you have available to spend and how many you have gained in total. Spending more than 14 points in a given crafting skill or learning a mastery beyond row 5 will mark that skill as a specialization. You can only have 2 specializations at a time. Okay, so 14 points or going beyond row 5 makes this one of your 2 specializations. That's something that needs to be remembered. This shows the number of mastery points you have invested in the currently selected crafting skill. In higher tier crafting, the crafting is broken into multiple stages. Processing, the processing raw materials into refined ingredients. Manufacturing, the combination of processed ingredients into finished products or equipment blanks. Blanks are unequipable, unfinished equipment that determine the item level of the final item. Blank refining, this step is only necessary for equipment. This is a step of combining a blank with optional ingredients if used to produce a final equipable item. That is a lot. Maybe too much to throw immediately, but I like that it seems pretty deep. It scrolls. We have 4 points available. I like weaponsmithing, metallurgy, jewel crafting, hunting. Okay, so we have alchemy, armor smithing, construction, engineering, harvesting, hunting, jewel crafting, metallurgy, tailoring, weaponsmithing, woodcutting, and cooking. This feels like you're gonna need multiple people because I feel like I'm gonna need construction to make my base, but I also want weaponsmithing to make my own stabby bits. I feel like I'm going to need metallurgy to support weaponsmithing. Jewel cutting, probably. Hunting is probably going to be important. Harvesting for food and whatnot. Harvesting probably goes with cooking along with hunting. Engineering seems like it's probably just based off, yeah, sun-shaped, sun-scorched. Bunch of different crazy metals and alloys and shit. Like, I want to do all of this. Do I start putting points in now? Requires 325 weaponsmithing. Requires paragon research. Okay, so we start at the top. Requires paragon research, weaponsmithing research 1. Wonder, should you want to reset the weaponsmithing tree, this will reset all talents in the tree and refund spent points. It will cost 3 crafting levels per point refunded. So you lose experience to reset your tree. Resetting the tree will also reduce your skill level by 0, your new level after the skill reset. Okay, that's a hefty price. I don't know that I hate it. Don't know that I love it. We'll have to see once I've invested some points into something how big that is. But I'm intrigued by this crafting system so far. Let's put my armor on. Hey, we don't look completely fucking naked. Let's see. You harvestable. We're still on the beach. Crab battle. Fucking crab's fucking me up. We're gonna die to the crab. Alright, we're running from the crab. Get our asses kicked by the fucking starting bitches. Okay, we suck. That's what we learned today. We suck. Okay, it did drop off. We are the worst at everything. That's a little dragon. If the crab kicked my ass, the dragon's probably gonna kick my ass. He did have a little, like, white symbol. So I do wonder if maybe he was, I don't know, some sort of elite or something. Okay, we're getting out of the beach. It did say pretty much everything is... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, go away. Nobody loves you. Am I in combat? I don't see it anymore. Can I sit? Will that give me health back? It looks like it's slowly giving me health back. Let's look at these. Paragon XP. Start. Press Y to open the Paragon window. If the inventory is open, this keybind may not function, as Y also will cause the currently hovered item to be dropped. Interesting! You receive Paragon XP anytime you receive Soul XP. Paragon XP is divided between two different targets, knowledge and research. Knowledge Paragon skills unlock new functionality and assist in your adventures. Research Paragon skills unlock crafting skill masteries. This is your currently selected knowledge skill. This is the skill that is currently gaining XP. Experience. Earn greater experience rewards from your efforts with an experience boost. It is suggested that you first invest in Survivalist as it unlocks your campsite. Campsites allow you to store items and have portable crafting stations. This is your currently selected research skill. This is the skill that is currently gaining XP. It is suggested that you first invest in engineering so you can craft better tools to gain access to more materials. You'll want to research any gathering skills after that, as the ability to identify and collect additional items like metals or herbs are masteries that require research to unlock. You can control how your XP is divided using the slider. Interesting. Paragon skills are very important to your journey in Aylorea. Their progress is permanent and separate from all other character advancements. This means that even when resetting your soul, you will retain Paragon progress. What does resetting my soul mean? And if you recommend recycling, that I start with engineering, or sorry, survivalist, right? Yeah. Why did we not start me there? Or did I fuck that up? I might have fucked that up. Cooking, research, alchemy, armor smithing, construction. I feel like construction is important. Engineering. All right, so we'll do this. We'll listen to what their advice was for now. Talents and combos. Press K to open the skills window. As you level up, you will receive talent points. Talent points can be spent on any stances tree. Talent points enhance your combat capabilities and grant access to more combos. This column contains your passive grant skills. These skills granted automatically when you learn a talent in the corresponding row. This shows your available where is it pointing? This shows your available combos. When using combos, you do not have to wait for the execution to advance before queuing up additional abilities. I don't like ability queuing. I really don't. Because I like to hit the button until it does the thing and then start hitting, or till the animation starts to do the thing and then start hitting the next button. So there's no like gap in between using abilities. And ability queuing will often go, oh, you were hitting this button while executing this attack, then you want the same thing you just did all over again. It's never felt good. I always want to turn this off. So a toggle for this to not have queuing would be great. When using combos, you don't have to wait for the execution events before queuing. You can front load combos by executing the entire combo at the beginning of the execution. Don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Remember to use a wide variety of skills, as even though you can use abilities while they are on cooldown, they do less damage, cost significantly more energy, and generate less momentum. So we have Initiator and Block. Block and then E. Shadow Strike, Crescent Cut, Moonset, Dual Slice, Eclipse become slash abilities and now have a 10% chance to inflict your enemy with delay. What does delay do? What good is delay for me? Having a tooltip that explains that would be good. Sort of like Path of Exile when you hold Alt and you can see more detailed information. So it's not cluttered when you just mouse over it, but if you need to know what certain keywords are, having a key press to figure that out would be very helpful. Successfully blocks damage, grants you double crossed S. Your next attack will cost 25% less energy, dealing damage, consumes double cross, and is guaranteed to critically strike, but no momentum will be granted. Double cross lasts 20 seconds. Twin Fang, all of the abilities are now stabbing abilities. Stabbing abilities have 15% chance to cause rip, dealing 2 damage per stack, max 10 stacks. Maybe. Sprinting for 12 seconds makes you vigorous, increasing the haste of party members within 15 meters by 5%. Crescent Cut. Preceding skills, Shadow Strike and Eclipse. Backhanded right swing, dealing 49 weapon damage to enemies in a cone in front of the Blade Master. It's got preceding skills. Does that mean combo? Like Shadow Strike will combo into Hidden Blades? Don't super understand that. I don't know what... I assume delay is like a slow, but it's hard to make a decision on slashing or stabbing when I don't know what delay is. I think we're just going to go with more damage, though. I probably will grab Vigor as well, because more movement speed is probably going to be really good. Shadow Strike to Crescent Cut is left click to left click, which we got from this. So right click E and left click are my current talents. Or combos. Okay. And then E. Huh. Alright, so Revenge? Grudge Match? Where the fuck did that crab go? We learned... Is that a fucking bear? Yeah, no. Why are we so fucking weak? How do we not be so fucking weak? I mean, I get it. It's a bear. I would expect the crabs to be a bit easier to fight. Or lobsters, hermit crabs. They're crabs. Alright. Let's sit on our asses again. Is there anything... carry weight, critical chance rating, slash damage, reduction rating. Make some jewelry. I think we probably need to fill up our items before we go crazy trying to fight shit. It's probably the smart thing to do. But we're not smart. Bitch. All right, we have killed Crab. We have gotten vengeance. Probably still needs a little work on the combat. It doesn't feel super smooth. Grove scrap hide. Obtained from animals originating from the grove wood. Interesting. So crab battle was a little rough. Let's see. We need more wood. We need more stick. Give stick. All right. Sit. Sit, boy. Down. There we go. Let's do armor. We need boots. And we need a helmet. Okay. So that should help, hopefully. What are these? Earrings? Necklace? 2 potion slots? Bunch of crafting stuff. Jewelry. Stone necklace. And then stone earrings. And I think that's all the slots filled. Consumables. I wonder if we can make any sort of health potion. Alright, and then this was wisdom, piercing damage reduction, energy regen, nothing. Vitality, blunt damage reduction, and slash damage reduction. So it seems like all of the accessories give a different sort of damage type reduction. We need herbs for that. We need herbs for that. We need meat for cooking. Weapons, tools. Okay, well, that can work. Harvesting is just picking shit up off the ground. Fine twine. In harvesting coarse fiber, you deal 10% more damage when using a scythe. Research. Harvesting research 1. God, I feel like that paragon shit is going to be... It's going to be very interesting. Is this better than trying to do the block? This might be just... Spamming slash might be better. Hey, our soul leveled up. And we have a new tutorial, which is nice. Green hide. Let's take a look at this tutorial. Paragon XP. Press P to open the equipment window. Click on the campsite tab. This is where your campsite settings, this is where you can upgrade your campsite to have higher tier workstations or increase the amount of storage available. This shows your current point usage. Each level of campsite increases the point available. Upgrading stations in your campsite cost an increasing amount of points based on the tier of the campsite storage. Upgrading your campsite will also cost materials. Your campsite can be deployed and recovered by pressing B. Once deployed, it cannot be picked up for a short period based on how much is stored in the campsite. Campsite storage is not safe storage. Anyone can access it. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. Okay, so we can't do anything with that though. Repair, salvage. 80 soul dust. What is soul dust? Paragon contracts. What are contracts? Not something I can do, I guess. Guild. We might create a guild. We'll see. Menu, social, inventory, crafting, skill, character. And those are all things that I knew existed. We're gonna go. We need more damage. We need so much more damage. Critical strike chance is increased by 2 when affected by slow. I wonder if these apply to outside. I click an R. Blocking damage increases momentum by 0.01% of the damage blocked. Like, I wonder if I could dump into this and it would apply while using dual blades. Crafting. Interesting. What does the campsite do? Nothing. Not pack campsite for another 88 seconds. I feel like I don't have a lot going on other than I need that paragon experience. Why was paragon? So I've got campsite level 1. What else do I need? Recycling salvage items to recover resources. Homestead. Research the ability to build and upgrade personal housing. Craft and use bandages to heal wounds and replenish health. Unlocks a recipe for bandages. That seems good. Mounted. Utilize horses. Earn greater experience rewards for your efforts with an experience boost. Increases soul XP by 5%. Techniques for unlocking wagons and transport. Unlocks ability to have alternate stances. Additional soul slot. What the fuck does that even mean? Don't know. First 3 rows of engineering research. Got it. Okay. We'll see what that gets us. That was under what? Okay. No. Where was... Mastery. There we go. Mastery. First 3 levels, harvesting tools, breaking tools. So it gets us these first 3 levels. What were the first 3 levels of weaponsmithing? Agile Weapon Apprentice. Probably want that. So we keep trying to kill these guys. Is that what's getting us the most experience? And then the little sidebars on the purple sphere in the lower right were the paragon XP, I think. Or your progress to the next paragon situation. Did I change my paragon? Fuck, where'd it go? Why? Yeah, first aid. First aid for sure. Yep. Fuck. Fucked it. Heck. Fuck. Shit. Who's blowing up my phone? So did we just get... We did. Okay. So we can turn fiber into woven bandages. 50% of your total health. Woven bandages now heal for 60% total health. I don't think we need that. Increase your carry weight to handle more supplies and gear. Invest to increase carry weight of your character. And these ones on the left don't seem super... I wish I could... There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 of these. I wonder if it's different per... No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Somehow I just moved to that one. Yeah. Same with us. Wish I could see what those locked ones were. Increase upgrade points to 12. Yeah, I think we go with that. It'll level up faster. How do... Ooh, okay. We need a lot more. That better not be for one bandage. It better be 20 of fiber for multiple bandages. What is this soul dust? I keep collecting soul dust with everything, and I don't necessarily know what it is for. There's the whole soul XP, but I'm too far away from my camp to retrieve it. Let's make sure I go get my camp, because anybody can access anything in the camp. Having a just like spur of the moment, and here's crafting stations, not bad. The fact that anybody can get into that storage, don't like that. Okay, combat's getting better for us. I still don't think it's as fluid as it should be, but we're starting to be able to take on stuff better. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to craft some bandages. Hopefully this gives me more than a bandage. It gave us a bandage. Oh boy. Let's do tool. I don't think I have a stone scythe. Let's get a stone scythe. Because maybe 20 isn't as bad as it sounds. We have a pick. I don't know that we have an axe. We did not have an axe. We still don't have an axe. Fuck. God damn it. Did you suck less, my guy? Obviously, these survival crafted games are just getting started in the first hour. So, won't have a good sense of what this game is until we get further in. I might stream after I edit this video. I might do a bit of a stream of this today, because I'm still curious. I think we need to ramp up soon, but I am still curious. I love me a good survival craft, and I do enjoy the crafting side of things. Why is that bar still down there saying completed? That feels like it should not be there. Again, this is an alpha, so things are going to be a little janky. You bear with it. Stone wood cutting axe. All of you go there. Actually, craft it this time, please. Thank you. Do I need to have experience in a certain thing before I can do anything with this? I'm not in combat. What am I in combat with? What am I in combat with? I'm in combat with nothing. Game. Game, please. Looks like an easy target. Famous last words. I'm gonna run out of energy. Now it's just a slap fest. Who's got more energy? Probably him. Did that moose thing just turn into a wolf thing or a sheep thing or what the fuck is that? Alpha is alpha. Alpha gonna alpha. You know. Can I harvest something? Anything? There we go. I like the foot up on the rock. I like that I don't have to do anything. I press the button and he's gonna keep going until it's gone. I like that. I appreciate that. I can be interrupted. I can probably move and get out of it, but Grovestone. I wonder if I make tools out of the Grovestone, if that will be considerably better for me. I think we're going to try that. And we are inside the rock because alpha is alpha. You know, I didn't try opening up a map. Interesting. I'm not a fan of the map here. I wonder how big this actually is. But, shiny grove element. This angled thing, and I can't seem to... And it looks like it's cut off at the bottom. I don't necessarily like that stylization choice. What are you? Are you grain? Are you cooking? Something very shiny. The lighting still needs work. Again, this is an alpha. It feels very rough. Hopefully, they're going to iterate on this a lot. Horse grove fiber. So if I use this higher quality material, I wonder if I can make better... We'll try better swords first, I think. So we do this, this, and this. 30 to 51, attack power 6 to 20. Yeah, we need to use that, and we use this. 30 to 61, attack power 6 to 24. A much wider range of attack power. Not, you know... Let's see, we have high level 49, so it's pretty high. Attack power 16. So I don't know that this is going to do me too terribly much good, but it does look like You've got some RNG in there. Having some better stuff will be some better RNG. Critical success. Okay, we do have comparison. 10 more eye level, more agility, same focus, more critical chance rating, more critical damage rating, 21 versus 18 attack power, 14 versus 13 piercing damage, 49 versus 38 slashing damage. Okay. So that, a good upgrade. And it's raining, so there's weather. I wonder. You can see the clouds on the map. I saw the clouds earlier, and I wasn't sure. What is this guy? There's an altar up there. I would like this to just be a straight top-down view instead of this, like, at an angle situation. Though the zooming in and out is nice. Do we want to try and run north to that altar? Like, some of these white things are just, like, way, way too white. Like, that's so bright. That bear is going to come after my ass, isn't it? And I got nothing for that. So Assassin does some fucking damage. Can I do this mid-combat? Probably not. How do I bandage? There we go. Okay. Can't do it in combat. I wonder if that bear has healed. I'm curious. I would like a way to open up my inventory with, or oh, it did. It healed. It completely healed. All right, so we're gonna ignore the bears for now. I'm just gonna say goodbye. It does feel like we're gonna have to spend some time leveling up on the outskirts before we move in. Spend a lot of time on the beach. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It doesn't feel like a lot of progress. But I mean, we could also just dodge bears. It'd be even worse if there were people here to contend with. Slightly off to the left. I'm just gonna run through. And C, is there no? Oh, what was that? What was R? It doesn't tell you what those abilities are or what abilities you have. R, E, Q. Interesting. Like, I didn't know I had a fucking R ability or a Q ability. Probably would help out. Some sort of combat tutorial video, or yeah, some sort of combat tutorial, probably a good idea. Those boars? Very tusky boars. I want to know what this thing is before we go. Coarse grove fiber. Everything is giving the exact same material. So the stuff that looks like grain is giving coarse grove material, and the thing that looked like a black nightshade poison flower also gave the exact same thing. Don't think I love that so much. I don't know if that is intended or if that is just a consequence of being an alpha. If it's alpha, then cool, we can live with that, we can grin and bear it. If that's intended, not a fan. Not a fan at all. Is that it? Did we find the thing? Again, lighting feels very off, but it is alpha. You good, buddy? You just gonna chill there? All right, well, I mean, I need my stamina, so like, I appreciate it. You're helping me out quite a bit, but it is weird. I mean, it's working for me, so we're just gonna live with it. I do need to wrap this up, so sorry, but fuck me. Well, we figured out what death looks like. Oh, wow. It's a sea of stars? Interesting. Is that my corpse? That's probably my corpse. The fuck was that? We activated a thing. Looks very poisonous. What the fuck did I do? It was a cool effect, but what the fuck did I do? Oh, fuck, nope. Bye. See ya. Fuck you. Go away. Nobody loves you. Ranged weaponry would maybe be nice. So we're not supposed to be here in any way, shape, or form. But we found a thing. It now has a fire icon. As we've lit the thing, it did look like there are 4 of these at the 4 corners of the island. So that's interesting. Wonder what the fuck those are. And not super in love with this map. Especially if cloud cover is going to obscure it. I should be able to look at a map, whether it's cloudy out or not, and be able to see the map. So I really don't love this. I think I'm gonna call it here. I mean, like I said, I may stream some of this just because I'm still curious, but I do think it's pretty rough. I think the fact that we don't see anyone else here is a little telling. So yeah, I'm gonna gather my thoughts and we'll be right back. Okay, so I have some thoughts. This is a very rough survival crafter. It is an alpha, and I will grant them that. But in its current state, I don't think it's worth $45. Not by a long shot, honestly. The game needs a lot of iterating to be worth the price tag. That being said, I like a lot of the ideas. I like the complex crafting trees. I like the multiple classes that you can swap on a fly based on the weapons that you have. I like the crafting mechanics. I like deep crafting trees. The RNG on the crafting, on the other hand, seems to detract from the material-based system that they're going for. In my opinion, you kind of need either one or the other. If the materials you use impact the final result, those results should be pretty set in stone. Even using the green materials, I could have ended up with a worse end result than using those base materials and just getting a really good roll. I think the base materials were like 6 to 20 and the green tier materials were 6 to 24. So on grays, I could have gotten something with an attack power of 20, but on greens, I could have potentially gotten something with an attack power of 6. That doesn't makes sense. The RNG should generally favor, on average, you should get better quality gear. And honestly, I feel like if you're using certain materials and you have that base put into your system, like using iron is better for slashing weapons and using copper is better for piercing weapons, or some sort of material attribute system, that should be pretty set in stone, and RNG shouldn't play a huge role in that. That's a personal opinion, just my take on it. The paragon system, while interesting, may be a needless layer of extra complication with the XP slider and 2 different things, 2 different groups of skills to focus on, and how you split that XP between there. I can see there being strategy on day 1 starting, and what do you prioritize and when do you prioritize it. However, I wonder what it's actually adding to the game other than potential confusion for the average user. Graphically, the game is pretty lacking. This is generally something that gets iterated on later in development. However, if you're charging $45 for an alpha, your game should probably look decent. That's a lot of money. This is more in the like $5 to $10 range at the moment. if I had paid $45 for this, I would probably be seeking a refund if it were through Steam, which it's not through Steam. It is through their website, so getting refunded after the fact probably wouldn't happen, my guess. I don't know what their policy or their stance is. The audio left a lot to be desired as well. Nothing too special here. It just wasn't all that impressive. Certain design decisions, such as gathering, taking a significant animation to process picking up a rock or a stick, or all the plants in a biome giving the exact same thing, whether it looked like it was wheat and grains for food, or it looked like a nightshade flower that should have been maybe an ingredient for poison. Them giving the exact same materials once harvested, the fact that it was taking 20 seconds to harvest something, and if you're interrupted at second 19 and you don't get to finish, you completely lose all of that. None of that seems to add value to the game. Those decisions, I think, should be rethought by the dev team to see what they're adding or what they're taking away from gameplay, and reassess what the intent is behind those mechanics. If it's just to consume player time, it's not a good mechanic. Sitting at my screen for 20 seconds watching my guy crouch down and dig through plants isn't really playing the game. Especially if a bear is going to walk over and smack me and I'm going to have to do it all over again, and I'm going to get 3 plant fiber from it. It doesn't seem like a worthwhile time investment. I do think that there's potential here. It's just not currently a $45 game. Like I said, it's maybe a $5 game in its current state. The island didn't seem very large, so you're not looking at a huge gameplay area. We saw no other players playing the game. The spread of animals and flora and fauna seemed very random. It didn't seem well thought out. Running into bears and wolves that were absolutely just going to destroy me and I had no hope of overcoming right outside the beach. Probably maybe not the greatest layout. Having the crabs wreck my face instantly, if that's the vibe you're going for, I love some Dark Souls, I love some difficult game. I wasn't getting that from the game immediately. I just got, I'm not strong enough. It felt very weak, and it took a while to feel capable of taking on the first enemy that we saw on the beach. I felt like I probably needed to spend another several hours on the beach just picking shit up for the sake of getting experience. I didn't feel like I had anything to work towards. It's not the best game loop. And so, yeah, I do think there's potential here with the crafting focus. I don't think it's a $45 game at the moment. I think that's a little crazy to be charging $45 for the game right now. That is my assessment of Chronicles of Aylorea. I realize I'm not in the outro scene as I'm recording this. Womp womp. I'm out of practice. I'll get better. That's going to do it for me. Thank you for sticking around. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.